But like, yeah, I mean, I am so proud of the Mavericks this offseason, especially coming off the finals appearance, not being complacent, not sitting on your hands, understanding that we had contracts to get in order. Started out, we promised Derrick Jones Jr., money. It was miscommunications. I don't know. It was him trying to get more money, but him changing to Rich Paul late, and him not understanding the rules. Like, as soon as you change, you got to wait like 2 or 3 weeks, before you can talk with him or offer him a contract. And we just assumed that, hey, he's gonna get more money. But when he didn't get more money, and it was like just $3 more million than what who the next player I'm gonna talk about is Najee Marshall offered, is like, what happened there. But if we would be able to retain him and do what we did, this would have been like an A+ of all season. But I like that we got Najee Marshall. He was on the Pelicans. The Pelicans had a great defense with Herb Jones. Najee Marshall, he'll come in, he'll get steals. He's not as the greater point of attack defender as Derrick Jones Jr., but he's still active. He's a better shooter than Derrick Jones Jr. That's what I'm very happy on, because, as you know, that's what I thought killed us in the finals. The fact that when you looked at it, Luka, Kyrie was struggling a bit. He's counting in this, but everybody else just couldn't make a three. Like, we were shooting like 20, low 20s every game, and we improved that because obviously how the teams want to play us, they would cheat over because they would force Derek White to be like at that wing or top of the key, and they know he's not a very good shooter up there. PJ Washington wasn't good up there all season. That we replaced that with a Najee Marshall and a Klay Thompson. That makes the floor naturally just bigger for great one-on-one offensive players such as Luka and Kyrie. I think people underrate how much it's going to do, how much stress it's going to put on defense, especially like when it comes to playoff time. Obviously, big signing, big trade, Klay Thompson. I love it's giving me Kyrie vibes all over again on how he wants to be here, and he's here to prove himself, and we're gonna once again create that environment for when you can just play ball. That's why I was like, why would you sign with the Lakers? Because the moment you mess up, that fan base, we're watching it today, they're gonna immediately get on you, and you're gonna be immediately in the spotlight. So why would you go there? Why not come to Dallas? Be like, fly under the radar, be able to develop your game, because I believe the reason why you struggled in Golden State is because you were shooting a lot of contested threes, because you was the second best scorer on that team. They don't have a lot of scorers. That Warriors team was bad. Like, people don't talk about it. That's why he was. And yes, you regressed, but they didn't do a good job of like surrounding y'all with any scorers over there. When you come over here with Dallas, you could be the third or fourth guy, and you got creators who's going to have the gravity size of like lunar black holes. They're gonna collapse the defense, and he may have been horrible from contested threes, like shooting 20%, but guess what? He was shooting close to 40% on open threes. I dare y'all to leave us open this year. Klay Thompson will be a huge get. Now on the defensive side, still a question mark, but our defensive scheme is for we literally funnel in guys, which people don't like. They think they just blow past us. Shout out OG, the dumb stat you look up. We funnel guys to our rim protectors, and our rim protector deters. Derek Lively will be starting. Daniel Gafford will be coming off the bench. I'm just loving everything we got going. Maxi Kleber, still want to see what we're gonna do with him. I want to, if we can trade him because he's injured and his shooting just dips off a bit in the playoffs. Still got Dante Exum. Still got shout out Josh Green. We got rid of him. Jaden Hardy is trying to take a big step. But yeah, I'm just proud that the Mavericks did not sit on their hands like they did like years ago with the DeAndre Jordan thing. They got better. And then I'm wearing the jersey of who I want them to get next. And this in my opinion, will make us all season like an A, which is Dennis Smith Jr. If we can get Dennis Smith Jr. Dennis Smith Jr. was one of the top 5 guard POA defenders because he was locking up, and I feel like it's time to bring him home, back to Dallas.
Because before he wasn't,
he wasn't for it, but I think he understands he's a role player in this league now, and he can be that, extra guard we bring off the bench that's taking on the defensive assignments, offensive, but it's either him or it was another guy we were thinking about getting. But yeah, I think a great all season. I'm expecting us to be second, third seed. I'm excited. We have this team has a full season together, and we're gonna have continuity, and because that's what makes the Denver Nuggets so great.
Yeah.